Exercise 5.2. Question number 1. What fraction of a clockwise revolution does the hour hand of a clock turns through when it goes from 3 to 9? You see, it is written in a clock when you will go from 3 to 9, what fraction of right angle you will cover. Okay, so I'll tell you how to do. See, suppose this is a clock. In this clock, it is written that when you will go from 3 to 9, what fraction it will cover. So I told you that from we have 3 units each everywhere, keep in mind. From 3 to 6, we have one right angle. From 6 to 9, we have second right angle. So going from 3 to 9, how many right angles it will cover? It will cover 2 right angles. What our answer will be? 2 right angles. This is your answer. Okay, 2 right angles. In your question it is written what fraction. So what fraction, how can we show? We have 4 in total. So this is total. Out of 4 we are going 2 times, right? One is from 3 to 6 and then 6 to 9, 2 times. So 2 upon 4 is your fraction. Okay, your fraction will be 2 upon 4 and it can be reduced in the lowest term also, 1 by 2. So answer will be 1 by 2. Clear? So question number 1A, what your answer will be? From 3 to 9, how many right angles? 2 right angles, and it is asked for in what fraction. So this is your fraction. Clear? This clock is just a rough work. If you want, you can make also. This is your answer. Then we'll see next one. It is written 4 to 7. Now pay attention carefully to this also. Same clock I will tell and then answers we will write. 4 to 7. This is 4 and we have to reach till 7. So it will come like this or not? 4 to 7. How many right angles are here? Only one right angle, right? 1, 2, 3 units. Keep in mind 3 unit means one right angle. So your B answer will be 1 right angle. Okay. And it is asked in fraction. So we have 4 in total. Out of 4, 1. So 1 by 4 is your answer. Clear? B is done. Similarly, rest all we have to do. You see it is 7 to 10. So from 7 you have to go till 10. Just draw a clock in your mind and from 7 you go till 10. See here, this is 7 and this is 10. How many turns we are taking? Only 1, na? So answer again will be 1 by 4. Fraction will be 1 by 4 and 1 right angle. Fraction will be 1 by 4 and answer will be 1 right angle. Similarly, it is now 12 to 9. Now this is little different, I'll tell you. You might get confused with this. 12, 6, 9 and 3, 1 and 2, 4 and 5, 7 and 8, 10 and 11. Okay. It is written 12 to 9. Okay. And it is clockwise, means straight turn. This is one right angle. Another right angle. Another right angle. How many right angles we get? 3 right angles we have got now. So answer, what will be your answer? 3 right angles. 3 right angles will be the answer. And in fraction, total we have 4. Means one revolution consists of 4 right angles. So our answer will be 3 upon 4. Clear? 12 to 9 it is. This is a new point. Then what else? 1 to 10. So this is 1. From 1, 3 units consider one right angle, keep in mind. Na? So 1 to 4 is one right angle. Then 4 to 7 is second right angle. 7 to 10 is third right angle. Okay. Again 3 turns we have taken. Answer will be 3 right angles, 3 by 4. Then what else? 6 to 3. 6 to 3 means, yes, it is again a new concept. 6 to 3, see. My clocks are little bit rough. I mean much rough. You can just make a fair clocks in your copies if you want. You see, it is written 6 to 3. Now you cannot go from back side. Okay, it is a clockwise. So from 6, clockwise will turn where? Clockwise will turn ahead only. From 6, clockwise will turn ahead itself, right? So from 6 to 9 is your one turn, then 9 to 12 is your second turn, and 12 to 3 is your third turn. Understood, na? Question is 6 to 3. Keep in mind, if it would have been 3 to 6, then only 1. But it is 6 to 3, means we have to take 3 turns. So answer will be 3 right angles and 3 by 4 in fraction. Understood? Like this, we have completed question number 1.